yo, what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Telling Me Rock. You're now tuned into the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-hosts.
Y'all know the vibes. K Quick, Beats, Bars, and Faith. We in the building. Peace and love. Always. God bless you all. We here for another Thursday. Ah, Elixir.
And I am the blue phoenix, you guys. How is you? How is you?
What up,
That
Nick?
girl sound like she in the water. It's like,
I'm sorry.
there you go.
Man, hey, look, it's been a weird week, man. How y'all feeling?
I am good. I am good. I will say, off rip, announcement here, announcement here. I need everybody to tap in to my social media because if you haven't heard recent, May 20th is going down the official red carpet premiere of the movie Water, starring yours truly, also featuring Taylor May Rock. He's in there as well. But make sure you come out to the Greenbelt Theater in Maryland. Pop out. You get to chop it up with me, the director, the rest of the cast. It's going to be a huge event. Media coverage, the whole nine. Check us out. May 20th. Tickets on sale now. Get it.
Well, dang. Weez.
Okay, so let me tell y'all a little story from the Green Line
Uh-oh.
head line. So I was on my way home. I had went past to go look at some spots for the next tea party, which will be June 17th for those that are interested. And I was on my way home with two of my children, and we get ready to go. We wait for the train, and I smell something. I look to my left. It's a dude smoking a cigarette and drinking some brew. He popping bottles and blowing shots, blowing cigarette rounds on the metro. I'm like, what is he celebrating? The Green Line running on time? Like, I don't understand that. Like, it's crazy.
So we got a turn up session.
Yeah, he was turning up and somebody was playing music. It wasn't him, it was somebody else. I'm like, he just having a whole party down there waiting for that train.
Hey, look, my man must have had either a real fucked up day or a real good day. It's one of the two.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, wow. Hey, Denise.
What it do? You muted, Quick.
Hey, Nick. Hey, Annie. Hey, Zan.
Quick, you muted.
Oh. Hey, today's Amos lady. I like get y'all cameras off too. Give me all the camera times. In fact,
whatever. I'll be on there in a second.
Right here.
You know
it
what?
ain't even a corner, but just on me and see he's doing that on purpose. I'm still in the little corner here. All right.
Is that better?
You know what?
I'm good. I'm in the middle here, so that's cool. See, y'all legit. All right.
You know what?
Oh, we made a Wheezy sandwich.
OMG.
Oh shit.
Hey, Camille.
Camille. How y'all doing, Camille? What we talking about today? What's going on, yo?
All right, so let's kick it off first. Some shit happened in the hip hop industry that everybody was waiting on. Hold on, I gotta stop the cool music. Rapper 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine, got caught slipping at the gym and got hands put to him. Are we excited about this?
That was slipping and sliding because he was all on the floor.
Am I excited about it? No, I'm not. For real, I don't wish negativity or harm on nobody. You know, that's just the person I am. But I will say this much. The energy that you put out into the universe will come back to you. You know what I mean? So if you put that kind of negative, hostile, just triggering energy out into the universe, as 6ix9ine has his entire career, or at least the entire time he's been a known figure, it's gonna come back to you tenfold because he's harassed, he's bullied, he's verbally tormented and assaulted people and so on and so forth. So am I excited? No. I won't ever be excited for something like that. Am I surprised? That's a different story. I'm
Heck
not
no.
surprised at all. Not surprised at
You
all.
know what? Quick, I'm gonna say this real quick to you, brother. I really respect your view of not being excited, and thank you for making me feel like a fucked up individual. Cause nigga, when I seen that shit, I was like, oh yeah, somebody finally got him. Because let me tell you what blows me about certain celebrities. Certain celebrities talk so much shit, and you can't get to them because they have security. Here it is. This man walking around talking all that shit, all this trolling, all this faking. You feel me? The nigga faked the thug life. You feel me? Like like you said, all that shit came back to him. It's very rare that we get to witness karma punch somebody dead in the face. I think honestly, the world needed that reminder. You feel me? I think
Yeah.
that it needed it. You feel me? Camille said, I'm up here visiting y'all wonderful city and it's cold as fuck. Welcome to the DMV, shouty.
Right. But no, you're right that it is a reminder that like I said, be careful with the energy that you put out to the world and on other people. You know what I mean? And for one, 6ix9ine was the kind of person who did all those things, and walked around like he was untouchable. He felt that way. Now, granted, he really, really, really felt that way. I don't even think he had security like that because he really felt invincible until he had to get reminded.
Nah, the whole time he couldn't afford security. Like it's been reports that he couldn't afford.
Like that just shows the lack of sense or common sense. He couldn't afford security, knowing that the heat that he has on him because of the actions that he decided to take, what he decided to portray, and what he decided to put out in the world. Knowing, even if that is the case, he couldn't afford it. What makes you that smart of an individual to not be prepared for something like that?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you something. It was during the whole discussion. You know, I'm a comment reader. You know what I'm saying? I like to read comments because you get to really see how people really feel in these comments. And it was one comment that stood out major to me, right? Somebody said they went after him and nobody has yet to touch George Zimmerman.
Right.
Facts. Super facts. And I'm still wondering, what was that, bro?
Well, I said, why is that? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that he's able to walk around and live life? I mean, remember, he actually sold the actual gun. You feel me? That he shot Trayvon Martin with. I think he. Let me watch this real quick. But why do you think that is?
And for real, bro, I wish I had an answer for you because I don't. You know, I really don't know why. I don't know why. And ever since the unfortunate murder, let's call it what it is, of Trayvon Martin, he literally has been using this as a claim to fame. I've seen photos of this dude signing autographs on bags of Skittles.
Yeah.
The disrespect, dog. And I do not know why he's still walking. I don't know why the negative energy don't go to the people who deserve it. You know, I mean, it's.
Do you think that he's too high profile? Because if you really think about it, like Trayvon Martin's case affected the whole entire community. You feel me?
Well, let me tell you. Well, let me kind of. Go ahead. No, because what? Damn, we gotta figure out who's gonna talk. But you finish first because you were in the middle of talking. Go ahead. I remember what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say that Trayvon Martin's case touched the community and the people. Tekashi's case was pretty much, I don't want to say a mockery, you feel me? But it really was just like in news in hip hop. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Well, at the same time, hip hop is a melanated is black culture. You know what I'm saying? So Trayvon became a part of hip hop because the movement was everywhere. Now let me ask you something. A lot of people were triggered off of Tekashi 6ix9ine because of street code, street principle that was violated. Is that held to a higher regard than a child's life in the civilian world being taken? Does that trigger people to more so act on somebody who broke a street code and give justice to that rather than somebody who murdered a civilian child walking home with some Skittles that he bought from a convenience store?
So look,
that's the real question.
They said that the handgun used to kill black unarmed teenager Trayvon Martin in 2012 has been sold for $250,000. U.S. media say the gun was put up for auction by George Zimmerman, who fired the shot but was acquitted of the murder.
I really want to know who spent that money to buy that gun. I want to know why he didn't get in trouble, because that's basically admitting that he did it. How can you put something up for sale that you used to take someone else's life and not get in trouble?
I mean, so in that situation, because he was acquitted of the murder, you feel me? Because I guess it was ruled in self-defense, right? So because it was self-defense, he was able to get his weapon back.
But then he is mocking the whole situation. He's mocking Trayvon. He's mocking, like,
we know that. We know that. Unfortunately, like, he's using the loopholes. You know what I'm saying? So now, technically, unfortunately, that gun is a piece of history. You feel me?
Well, that's like somebody from a lynch mob selling the rope.
It's disrespectful.
I'm sure they probably have.
I wonder who bought that gun.
That's what I want. That's what I want to know.
See this, I'm gonna tell you what somebody's really plotting on. I'm gonna tell you, like, it's unfortunate that, you know, when you're rich and you have money to spend like that, you can do shit like this. Like, people buy shit like that in hopes that one day they're compiling a museum of shit like that, and that situation be, you feel me, brought up and displayed, and then they'll sell that artifact to a museum for a dumbass. And it's unfortunate that somebody's going to capitalize off of that. You feel me? So, and it's really sickening to really think that right now somebody has that exact same gun inside of a case displayed in their house. It's sad. So do you think that people are scared to approach Zimmerman because now, of course, his right to carry is justified, because now, of course, he's getting death threats. He's high profile. Everybody knows him. His life has drastically changed. Do you think that's why people scared to touch him? Or
no? I personally, like I said, I don't think that that's the reason, because I really don't feel that it's fear, because as jacked up as it seems, I don't think it's a popular enough subject, because, like I said, what's polarized? This person over here breaking the street code. So forever, he got a target on his back. It's fun. People get it. And that goes viral when he get jumped on. So I ask again, do people feel it's more important to police a street code than to police somebody taking the life of an innocent civilian child?
I think people take to heart more the street code. It's like whenever someone dies, whenever someone is, I'm sorry, murdered because he was murdered. Whenever someone is murdered, there's an uproar. There's the news. There's people coming out to the forefront and complaining and crying and marching. But then it's like once that fire goes down, it just dwindles, and you don't remember them again. Of course, people remember the name, call their names out, but the passion behind it or the anger behind it dries out because then there's something else. When it with the street code, it's very strong, like the two, like Crips and Bloods. It's I don't know what it is. I don't know why we don't take life as serious as we take street life. Like I don't understand. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Zimmerman should have been gone. Not saying that I wish anything happened to anybody, but how is it that all these people are being plucked? If y'all know what plucked means, it means pal pal gone. Okay. If all these people can be plucked for nothing, he has a good reason to be plucked. Why is he still walking around?
Because as you just explained, people are focusing on the wrong thing. Because granted, unfortunately, people put to hold close to their heart, even more close than a life or something like Zimmerman. They hold the street code closer, which is a code that doesn't love you back. Real talk. At the end of the day, that's a code people go by because they don't got a choice to go by it, but to go by it. Some people are born into it. But at the end of the day, those who really had to go through that will say, don't play in this code over here because it does not love you. Don't play in the street over here. Don't play in this game. Because at the end of the day, when you have nothing and all you have is that code that you live by, or if some people choose to live by, it's gonna do nothing for you. On the other hand, death is for everybody. Everybody. And somebody who's out here taking the lives of kids, getting tea and Skittles, and still walking around. But nah, forget that. We got a code to protect, to police.
Honestly, bro. Honestly, I and maybe this is just me. I kind of feel like it's easier to whoop Tekashi's ass than to smoke George Zimmerman.
No, who said you gotta smoke? Whoop his ass.
See,
like I said, it's like for real, because if you want to go by street code.
Hold on. I'm gonna speak freely, just off of what you said. You feel me? Like I'm a father, bro. You feel me? And my heart hurts for his father, his mother, but I'm a father, so I can relate. You feel me? I have a son, bro. You feel me? Like that hurt, bro. So to me, in a situation like that, like that's not an ass whooping situation. You feel me? To me personally, and I'm sure in the street, you dig what I'm saying? Like that's just not a situation that you can be like, oh, you gonna take this ass whooping. See, Tekashi talk shit, you feel me, and he snitch. You dig what I'm saying? Like he deserved to get his ass whooped. You feel me? On site every time. You feel me? Whoever feel like whipping this nigga ass, tee off on this nigga. And I'm not sending out messages for people to whip this nigga ass. This is just my personal opinion. If you feel that strong about it, tee off on the nigga. He a snitch. You feel me? A rat. But it's hard to sit up there and actually say that as a father, you feel me, that Zimmerman shouldn't get smoked. And I may be saying too much, but you feel me, if something like that happened to mines, you dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be on the hunt. You feel me? I'm willing to throw it all away for mine. So as a father, that kind of hit me a little bit deeper. You feel me? Now analyzing the situation, knowing that he got off, Zimmerman's high profile. So don't be surprised that if he don't have security. You gotta remember they did a GoFundMe for this nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he started doing book signings. He sold the fucking gun. So I'm sure 9 times out of 10, he got security. So getting him will be a problem versus Tekashi running out of money, can't afford security. He's an easier target. You feel me? Like the nigga that did it posted this shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. You feel me? Like, it's just, I feel like Zimmerman gonna get his eventually. You can't run from karma. And just when you think you got away, that bitch always come back and bite you right in the ass. You feel me? Let me see. Taking the life is crazy, but it's hard not to think that way when it's an eye for an eye. 6ix9ine didn't kill anyone, beat his ass. Zimmerman should have got life in prison, if not the death penalty. Hey, thank you, Wase.
Wase.
Yeah, that's trail shit. Trail shit. Was Weezy saying something, or did she freeze? I don't know, bro. But let's go ahead.
No, because this is the weird thing. Is matter of fact, I'll mention it later because it really didn't have anything to do with Zimmerman, but it was in connection with the death penalty statement. But we'll touch on it later.
No, go ahead, because we got shift gears anyway.
I mean, because I was just saying, because I was watching the film on the murder that happened in Texas. Like, I think it happened in 1998. I forgot the black man who they killed, but this guy who's dead now, they gave him the death penalty. This white racist dude tied a chain around his ankles and dragged him behind his truck for like 3 miles and so on and so forth. Remember?
Yep, I remember that.
They sentenced him to death, but that was the first white person in Texas to get sentenced to death since slavery. And that person got sentenced to death over the killing of a black slave, but it wasn't because he killed the slave. It was because he killed another slave owner slave. It was a property dispute.
Wow, that's crazy.
And that was the first time since then a white person in Texas got sentenced to death. And in the time before that, it was because we were property.
Sheesh, that's tough. That's fucked up.
Right?
But we already know the system ain't built in our favor anyway.
So,
you know? Well, speaking of the system, Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, recently announced this past Wednesday that he's entering the race for the White House for 2024. The Tiger King versus Kanye in Trump. What the fuck?
This is gonna be the funniest. The funniest. Because granted, I think it can happen. Because, and for real, out of all 3 of them, I'm probably Jasper, Texas, where that whole thing happened. By the way, it happened in Jasper, Texas. But anyways, but yeah, out of Trump, Kanye, and Tiger King, I'm probably voting for Tiger King.
What?
I'm probably voting for Tiger King. Because out of all 3 of them, all it's gonna be is just entertainment. Now, if I'm going purely off entertainment factor, Tiger King is going to be entertaining because he's going to spend the entire election cooking both. All of them are just going to be doing the dozens with each other. And I just feel like Tiger King is going to come with nothing but haymakers. And I do have a question. Let's just say by some sheer whim, excuse me, that Tiger King wins this election, right? and he's in jail. Couldn't he technically give himself a pardon?
Exactly. And then lock up Carol Baskins.
And Carol Baskins,
Man,
And you want to know something? I'm gonna tell you
you're
some
going
real
to
shit.
jail.
And I really hope this go viral. You know who needs to run for president?
What's that?
Iron Mike Tyson.
All right, he got my vote. I rock with him.
He gets my vote. He gets my
he
fucking
has
vote.
grown and matured so much.
You feel
there
me?
we go.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna tell you
real.
something. I'm gonna tell you something. First and foremost, these little international meetings, who gonna talk shit to that nigga?
Nobody.
Who?
No, look, I feel like in those meetings, if anybody gets a y'all remember back when I think it was that press conference when he was about to fight Lennox Lewis, and he literally made this media person fear for his life. He was saying some questionable stuff, but Mike Tyson makes the questionable stuff seem not questionable.
Oh shit. Explain, bro. Do explain.
I'm not gonna explain. Y'all gonna have to just Google. All I know is it seemed like he was bringing it seemed like jail life never left him. I'll say that. He was literally the threats he was giving this guy was literally the same thing somebody in jail would threaten you
But
with.
this is the same man that was dancing around in a bumblebee suit, bro. Having a good time, bro. Hey, look, I'm proud of Mike.
But no, Mike Tyson is cool. I like Mike. I mean, he's a whole public thing. He's for the kids now.
So I'm gonna tell you some true shit. You know when I started seeing this change was when he actually did this. He did a stand up. Remember he did a little
he did the one man show.
Yeah, about his life, but
Mhm.
that was kind of like a moment of confession, like a transparent moment, because he was really talking about the highs and the lows of his life. And even though he was making jokes about the lows, you feel me? You can see that release on stage. Like I was like, no, this nigga Mike is turning to something else, and now this nigga fucking with weed and shrooms. You feel me? Now he's the fucking spokesperson for the black community. I fuck with him. That's my nigga. Go Mike for 2024. You got my vote.
Yeah.
Mike,
for real, he seemed like the person who can go to the presidential debate and not say nothing.
Well,
the thing is, he'll be like, he'll say something, and then he'll look at his opponent and say, "I dare you to disagree with me."
Oh, he'll start laughing.
Now, see, that's the thing. I'm a little scared when it comes to the debates because, Mike just, if you say something wrong, because, they be taking jabs at these. And they be taking jabs.
Yeah. If you go below the belt, bruh, you can't do that with Mike.
Yeah, Mike might walk over there and either whisper something in your ear or bite your ear. Respectfully.
Well, no, the thing about Mike, because granted, is mature and as grown as an individual he is now, that beast is still inside.
Absolutely.
That beast is still inside. I literally see, because granted, I mean, not too long ago, somebody had a bad flight, on a bad airplane ride, to say the least. And then I just seen this other there's a compilation on YouTube of like Mike Tyson's scariest moments outside the ring, and then like literally it makes this guy look like literally what people thought he was, like straight up. And it's wild.
Yeah, I saw when he scared the fuck out of Boosie.
Yeah.
And I missed that one.
No, because this is the thing. Well, technically, let Mike explain. It was his daughter, because Mike has a I think he has a transgender daughter, I think he said. And but he spoke to Boosie. He was like, so why do you feel this way about like transgender people? Are you gay yourself? Do you have some type of negative? And like literally called, he pulled Boosie's card, because that was literally right after Boosie had went on all these platforms and said all these things about the community.
Didn't his daughter actually come out and talk to Boosie?
Well, according to Mike Tyson, his daughter pressed him, like straight up. Like his daughter literally took a flight to where the interview was, and from what Mike Tyson said, she scared him.
I mean, look, I'm a be real, nigga. Of course you're gonna be scared because you got Mike Tyson's daughter yelling at you, nigga. You can't say nothing at all wrong to her. You
At
feel
all.
me? At all.
So I don't know who you should be more scared of, his daughter or the man, or equally both, because it's a
Both.
package deal of fear.
Because she's gonna be a trigger. She's definitely
Right.
gonna be a trigger. But you know who else I will vote for president?
What's that?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He'll never run, but I'd vote for him too.
I vote for Stone Cold.
Well, yeah, Stone Cold just give the middle finger to everybody and crack a beer.
He
For
would
real,
be-
there was that whole rumor that The Rock was running. I would have voted for him.
Look, he would have been low key. He would have been the first president
Very.
that ever got a beer sponsored in the White House.
That would have been the and for one, it would have been because he has his own beer now. He would have used his own beer.
Exactly. So let me ask you this: what other celebrity would y'all vote for as president? Oh, that's a good one, Wase. He said Andre 3000. Hell yeah.
All right, so granted, dead or alive or just alive?
They're alive, nigga, the president.
Okay.
And you can't, and look,
President.
people say Michael Jackson. There's gonna be a concert.
No,
in the
I was
White House every day.
actually gonna say Muhammad Ali. But all right.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Either Muhammad Ali or Dick Gregory. So,
Okay.
but
Give me
they're both dearly departed. So, but for real, MJ would have been a good one because of what he would have focused on more so like the environment, if anything.
Lift your arms.
So-
Lift your arms.
What? I missed that completely. But anyways, so
He over there choking to death.
Oh yeah. Hands up.
But Dick
Oh, yeah.
Gregory, he was amazing, and I know his children. I know his son and daughter. They are awesome.
that's
So,
dope.
yeah, they are really, really cool.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all think America's ready for a nigga president? And I know we don't like to use that term all the time, but with my bad. Is America really ready for an urban African American president?
I mean, what would that urban president consist of?
I mean, somebody that's for the people and by the people, but act just like us. It ain't no I'm gonna straighten up because I'm in front of America. No, this is who I am.
no, I mean, as long as they're for the people, because granted, there's people who come from folks who are folks just like us. They may not straighten up and all that, but they still have purpose. You know, they still know what the goal is, and they will do whatever they got to do by the folks to, meet that.
Ooh.
You can be from this side and still show intellect.
I agree, Angel, Nick. But to answer that, I wouldn't want a urban or black president coming in right now because you hear what's going on with the money, right? With the dollar.
Something with China and Brazil says they're going to use their own currency, right?
Well, I do know one thing, because for one, the money we use is fiat money. It's not backed by anything. Like literally, the president can go online or go on live or line or make a statement right now that the $100 bill will no longer be used. It's not worth anything if you see it, so on and so forth. There's other countries whose currency is backed by gold and silver and actual things of value.
Mm-hmm.
Our money's backed by nothing. Its worth is literally what we say it's worth, or what they say it's worth.
Right. So you mean to tell me niggas' phones get cut off for pieces of paper that ain't really worth shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like
they get ready to stop honoring the U.S. dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And that's why everything, and that's why crypto is going up. That's why literally they're taking away physical money. You know, that's why there's Google Pay, Apple Pay,
And the
there's
coins, remember they were talking about a coin shortage and
right there, yeah. And for real, it's rare you see anybody with a lot of cash on them. A lot of people just use their card or contactless, and quiet is kept. And I'd say another 5, 6 years, however long, they're slowly weaning cards out. Everything's going to be digital, like on your phone.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's like the physical dollar is slowly going away before your eyes.
Are we upset at that? I mean, I think just about time for change, right? Do we all agree?
I like to count my money, first of all. Okay.
Me too.
But with the switch over, the crossover to digital, there's so many things that can go awry.
Yep.
So much, like these banks keep on being infiltrated. Online, your information, every time you turn around, you're getting a letter or you're getting a call or some type of email about, oh, we've had someone came in, we're not sure if your information was compromised or taken, but it's just so much stuff that the digital world can cause so many issues, and they want everything digital. I don't fully trust it.
I'm up for it. I'm kind of like up for it. I like the convenience of when I go to the store and I pay for my shit. You feel me? I take my phone out, I tap the joint, and this, yeah. You feel me?
Nope.
Like, I love it.
Nope.
You feel me?
I don't even have my calls connected on my phone. Nope.
I like to count my money, but you know what I'm saying? Now post COVID, you know what I'm saying? Think about how many hands a dollar bill is passed through.
Man, it's been hands and dollar bills on that stuff all the time. The dollar bill is nothing but
I know
for real.
But look, you're right. But see, COVID actually really made me pay attention and realize how much germs it is in the world. You know what I'm saying?
COVID is a flu on steroids. It's been like that.
No, I mean, no. What I'm saying is that whole pandemic kind of made me look at the world in germs a little different. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I'm not really into like having cash. Like now that you say it, like I rarely have cash on me. You feel me? I like the digital age. Now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I like security, and I like how they're making shit multi-step verification. Like if you log into something else, you feel me? You have to either get a message to this phone number or to this email or whatever for you to grant that shit permission to log in. Sometimes it's a headache, you feel me? But it's security. What up,
yeah,
Talena?
but then, hey, Talena, but then in all of that, you gotta verify and do all that stuff that's yours, and they can just go in there like this and take your shit. This is what I don't like. I like that security feature. I do love it because anytime somebody logs into my Netflix, I know. Like it tells me a new person is using or like with the emails or you go on a new thing. I love the verification. I love, did you change your password? Or, did you log into this? Or are you trying to use this money in your account? I like that. But then we have to do all this verification and somebody can go right behind us and take everything. They won't even let you pay a bill without verification. Why is it that we can't pay a bill? I can see we trying to do, it doesn't make sense.
Now I say this. Recently, I noticed that my bank, they pay attention to your spending, right? The way you spend money, the amounts, the frequency. And whenever it's outside of what I normally spend, they'll freeze the transaction.
No, I'm not. Mine too. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about calling a company that you're paying a bill. You're paying the bill. And you got to go through all this. Why would somebody be spending money if they were trying to steal?
Yeah.
They gonna pay your bills? No, that don't make sense. Just pay the damn bill so my lights won't get cut off.
I bet you wouldn't object to somebody paying the bill for you.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't question it either. So that's what I'm saying. Why do I have to verify it's me if I'm just paying the bill?
I mean, because you want to know something? It's crazy because sometimes people will call to get your personal information. You gotta understand these scammers are ruthless. Like people will investigate you or try to get your information. Like let's say if you had a stalker and he called there and all regardless if your name is feminine or male, as long as they give them the right passwords and the right information, they're
Yeah, but
going to
right.
they're gonna give up that information. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like the verification. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Good night, Tulane. No, but I get that. I get that. But the thing is, they're not. You cannot verify. It's just certain things that you can do. I get that. You get the password because I have it where I have security questions. I have passwords. I have different things like that. But to pay my bill, first of all, they're not even allowed to get into your information without certain codes or passwords or permission.
yeah,
So if you can't, I just want to pay the bill. Okay, such. Or if you go in there and just pay, that's the only thing I'm talking about. Everything else I'm cool with.
hey, what was the funniest password verification in the past that you ever used?
I don't know about a funny one.
Or weird or something that makes you
I can't recall one, to be truthfully honest.
all right, while y'all think about y'all, I'm gonna share mine with you. And I no longer use this shit anymore, right? So I convinced my wife to let me change the passwords to the Wi-Fi and even the home security system to fuck you number 2, right? So when you call to verify this shit, like the alarm goes off, yes, what's the password? Fuck you too. What? Excuse me, sir? Fuck you number 2. Is that a capital F? Yes.
Yeah.
But capital Y too. It was either that or Astastic.
I was getting ready to see. Mine was not. Mine was from a Disney movie, a kiddie movie. It was Biggie Cheese. So off of Barnyard, when the mouse came out, when a rat came out rapping, his name was Biggie Cheese. So that was.
Well, I'm born. I didn't really have anything funny, I'm really trying to think.
I've heard of people saying crazy stuff like that, crazy passwords, and then they get embarrassed when they gotta say it because they forget about it.
No,
but Astastic was on Couples Retreat. Do you remember that?
That was it Couples Retreat or yeah it was Couples Retreat. That's what I got it.
Movie. That's what I want.
Hell yeah. What was your weirdest username?
I ain't going front. Some of the usernames we got in our chat have to be my weird.
That's what I was about to say. Because other than that, I don't have any weird usernames.
Pretty much.
But the ones that y'all give us, well, mainly Quick, he always renaming everybody. Those are the most funniest usernames.
Yeah. I'm very creative.
Yeah, that should be funny because it'd be wild ass names popping up on my phone. I'm like, my wife see this, she gonna think I'm talking to somebody else.
We don't know Tulane.
What Tulane say?
Where's Mo?
But I would say this: these chat names that we're talking about, most of y'all will never know about.
Actually, no, most of them was said actually on the show.
Well, yeah. But unless you are a avid show watcher, you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Stay tuned.
Or you would know. Quick say, "Oh, I'm changing the name in the chat."
Yeah, I literally announced these things. Y'all just got to catch them. That should be a contest. But for this day going forward, if you can name every chat name change that we announce, we'll come up with something for you. Just keep that in mind. We're working.
So look, let's shift gears into. I got a real good question for everybody. Mm-hmm. So would you rather for your significant other to have whack head and good sex, or good head and whack sex?
Let me think.
Well, here, turn the camera on.
I had to think. I had to think about this in private. I gotta reflect on some stuff.
Yeah, cut it off. Oh my god.
To be honest, the box gotta be good.
Okay.
Gotta be good. Cause we can work around, the bad is, but like, come on. We gotta, I mean, if I had to choose, like, I mean, the box. The box.
Good box.
Yeah, the Wayne got to be able to do his thing.
Okay.
You can coach.
Use your mind control.
Or shut up. Or you can like coach oral. You can coach that. You can be patient, and if you voice how you feel about something, and the person really cares, they'll do it. I have been told that. I'm sorry, not been told. I'm sorry. I hadn't been. I had a conversation. So everybody accepts things differently. Everybody enjoys oral in different ways. So you have to ask the person how they like it or what they want to do, and I am guilty of not doing that. So if I had asked, or we have the conversation and you tell me what you like, or you tell me how you want to do something, then I can do that. So that's what I'm saying. You can coach oral. You can try to coach the actual sex, but it might not. I don't know. She said, "Good head. I can play with my toy."
No, I like Talena. I like Talena. I like you, Patience, my dog. Anyhow, but anyways,
she ain't coaching FaceTime
because I didn't because
everybody's not going to know how you're going to be pleased, especially guys. They have their own, and us too. We have what we think the other person wants, and if we go down there doing what we want to do and it's not what they like, they're going to have to tell us. You're going to have to be coached when it comes to oral.
I mean, I like Talena because that's not an answer you would expect.
Well,
from the general consensus.
Well, true, that's true, but I say that because you have to, especially from a woman's standpoint. Sometimes it is just like, fuck it, get up, come give me the dang-a-lang. So that's why I was like, I can coach the head. Just
so is it that some? Now, granted, have you dealt with anybody uncoachable, or do you feel that there's a such thing?
Yeah, they are uncoachable people. They are uncoachable people. I do too, Talena, but
me too.
I like the dang-a-lang too. It's some people just want to do it the way they want to do it. And so
selfish and uncoachable.
Yeah. And so, like I said, I am guilty of not asking my partner specifically how they would like that to be done. So, of course I can correct that. But because I'm willing, I want to please you. I want to know what you like. So if I'm down there and you don't like how I'm doing something, or I'm too rough, or I'm not rough enough, or you gotta know. It's nothing wrong with asking. Hey, Molly, there's nothing wrong with knowing these things, and you should, if you care about your person that you're with, be willing to ask. If you can get all right, it doesn't make any sense to move forward.
That's the cornerstone for her.
But see, too, I get that, but that's like if it's just somebody you not dealing with. If it's somebody you dealing with for real, you don't want to just have oral all the time, do you?
Different strokes for different folks. I guess.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
Did she get kicked? Did she get kicked out, or did you put her in the back?
No, she kicked herself out.
All right, continue.
I feel like, hold on, this year. I feel like the only time a person gets terrible head is when the other person is not really into them like that. You feel me? Like you're really not gonna like. Are you really gonna pull out all the stops and really go in if you really not feeling the person like that to the point where like, are you really gonna fuck somebody that you really not into? Like, I believe in not giving her all the need because I don't know where this is going.
Yeah, can't show.
Yeah,
them all the
you
tricks.
can't give it all. Like you can't just be giving them
You
all
get
the
the-
things or
you
all
get-
the
you-
pieces. You just can't do that.
You get the starter package. You get the starter pack. you don't get tier 2 and tier 3.
But you know what? My thing is, I'm not big on because I haven't been with many people for that very reason. I'm not gonna if I can't allow myself to fully go there with you. I just. And I've dealt with a couple of people that we were just, doing something, but I couldn't fully go there with them because I didn't want a relationship. They didn't want a relationship. We knew each other, of course, but you just can't. If I don't feel like I can fully trust you or that I want to give all of me to you, you're not going to get a lot of me. So I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure out what you like because it's just like, all right, let's bust this nut and go ahead about our business. So it is what it is. But if it's somebody that I care about and I really want to care and be with this person, then I'm going to make sure that I take the time. Or when I realize that I haven't done something I should have done, you listen more, you care more, you want to do things that adapt to this person because you want to please them. So there's a difference.
Quit.
I mean, what patience got?
She said penetration is a treat. You can't penetrate me if you don't put your mouth on me first. If your oral sex is whack, I'm not interested in anything further.
So is that the same principle for yourself, Talena? Is that how you carry? Is that how you carry with you? Because if you don't give good head to them, are you expecting good ding-a-ling? Because that's how it goes. Sometimes we expect one thing and don't give that same expectation to others. So are you down with the get down? Are you walking the microphone?
That's a fantastic question.
Because ding-a-ling is a bonus. But I'm gonna tell you right here, right now. If you don't know how to work your dick, I don't want your head. As a matter of fact, I don't want none of it because I can make myself done. I don't
Because
have
at the end of the day, if she don't want none of it, she'll just do what she always does: use her mind control and her toys and get herself pregnant, and that's how she got her other people.
That's how they hear.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay, so I'm pretty sure it is interchangeable, Talena. But my thing is this: do you think that if you give head, that they're not gonna want to have sex with you? Because you rather take the head and the sex is if you want to give up the sex and da da da.
I mean, there are people who literally are like that though. Man, on the man and women side, like literally, no head is a no go. It's like a buzz killer for them. 5 killed completely. No head.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
She don't care.
She don't.
All right,
girl, I love Talena, man.
No, she get on my nerves. But anyhow, and I'm gonna tell her later too. But anyways, speaking of getting on folks' nerves, I know the OG Mo is not here, but we got some Florida news to talk about here.
Let's get it.
So
hold on, wait a minute. This is a special Florida news because you doing it right
on the corner.
You don't know what to do. Let's take a walk outside. It's been a while since we've been out here.
Welcome to a special Florida edition of Quick's Corner. Since my brother Mo is not here, I shall be picking it up and bringing it to the corner. You know, whether it's the corner of the room or if we outside on the corner, we in the corner or on the corner, whichever one we here. So, on that end, I saw you back there. Say, and Denise is right here. Say hi.
I'm gonna
to
say,
her.
hey, Denise.
Yeah, in the back chilling. So anyhow, today we got some Florida news. A man was charged for allegedly slapping a woman in the face with a slice of pizza.
Hold up.
Yes, slapping a woman in the face with a slice of pizza. Allow me to break down this story here. So a Florida man was arrested Friday. I think this happened last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. After he allegedly slapped a woman in the face with a slice of pizza during an argument, authorities said. Deputies responded to a residence after receiving a 911 hang-up call for a possible domestic dispute, a domestic disturbance, as they really put emphasis on a disturbance. And this happened in Marion, and this was
But it was a disturbance.
well, yeah, it was a domestic dispute that was a disturbance. So, deputy spoke to a suspect, 39-year-old Ortelio Lazaro Alfonso. Very cultured. Yeah, you just feel strong when you say a name like that. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Alfonso, who told them he had an argument with the female victim, the affidavit stated. So the victim told deputies she had been slapped on the left side of her face with a slice of pizza during an argument after Alfonso became upset after she physically disciplined another individual in the home. On his bottom area, they put in this report. Literally, I'm reading that. On his bottom area, according to the affidavit. All right, so the pizza sauce was found on the front of the victim's shirt, her shirt collar, and the back of the shirt, deputy said. She also had remnants of the pizza in her hair and around her ear. The victim let deputies look inside the home where they found pizza sauce on the walls and ceiling of the kitchen area. The affidavit said. Okay. Alfonso, wait, last line. Alfonso was detained and told deputies he had been in an argument with the victim, and that's pretty much it. It just goes into reiterating.
First of all,
Alfonso, and we have a mugshot here, but yeah. But all in all, just the description of this incident is so humorous. I swear, like, I didn't think being hit with a pizza can be so detailed and descriptive in an article. Like, they stretched this article till the wheels fall off. Like, how can I describe to a T an assault with a slice of pizza?
Well, you know, I got questions. You know, was it deep dish? You feel me? Was it thin crust? You feel me? Was it
had to be for the sauce to go all over the place.
Well, all I know is I don't think he just took a pizza and did. For the sauce to be all in the hair and the ear, he had the pizza in the palm of his hand and just went BAM!
Oh no, wait a minute. That means that she got caught slipping as he was picking his pizza up to put it on his plate, because that's the only time you hold your pizza like that. You feel me? Well, that's the closest when that joint is in your palm. And that nigga said, looked up.
I just don't. First of all, I don't condone violence. I don't condone domestic violence.
Yo, she got smacked with the stretchy cheese.
If you gonna slap somebody, slap them with some pizza, yeah. Like,
I'm still stuck on this article. I don't know what I'm laughing at more. Am I laughing at the article or am I laughing at the alleged crime? The description was so, like, they used every action word and adjective they painted a picture here. There's sauce on the ceiling.
That was the Chicago beat bitch. You had to be
it definitely made me want to see pictures of the crime scene.
So do I, because it ended up on the walls and ceiling from a singular slice of pizza.
He whopped the shit out of her.
So it was a hard connection. It had to be, that impact had to be impeccable for sauce to just fly everywhere.
So this all stems from her spanking the child.
On the bottom area.
Okay.
As they said in this, like I said, they made sure. I think they had a word count quota they had to meet, so they had to really stretch this out. So somebody got disciplined on their bottom area, and he didn't necessarily agree.
So he disciplined her on her top area
with dinner.
She spiked his ass.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, so how disrespected would you be if you got smacked with a slice of pizza?
Well, it's already disrespectful to just get smacked with a hand.
Right.
But so it's like, all right. So Phoenix. So matter of fact, right. Let me paint this picture for you. Say let's just say this. You did something somebody didn't agree with. And instead of saying, let's square up, or instead of using their bare hand, they took a Little Caesars Meat Lovers pizza. Little Caesars Meat Lovers. Hot and ready. And just went, BAM! Right across the face with the Meat Lovers pizza, right? First reaction, please.
Me?
You
didn't hear that music?
I heard it.
Oh, hey, bro. I'm gonna smack him back, bro, and then I'm gonna grab a breadstick and shove it down his throat.
Not a breadstick, the cheesy bread. We talking about Little Caesars here. You getting the cheesy bread?
Yeah, bro. That nigga's getting cheesy bread jammed down his throat, bro.
So,
no, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I would rather for you to steal me, sneak me.
No, facts. That's facts, though.
Knock me out.
Facts.
But if you open hands smack me, I'm gonna try my best to kill you. I'm gonna grab you by your throat and I'm gonna slam you. That's personal.
What if it was Will Smith that did it?
Put like this. That nigga would have slid off that stage. No, I'm a real story, true story. When I was young in class, you know what I'm saying? Remember one time, teachers told us to switch seats because I was sitting in his seat because I got in trouble. I was a troublemaker, right? But he was mad because I was in the seat. But the teacher told him, like, nah, you got to sit over there because he can't sit over there. So he got his shit and walked away and open hand smacked me in my face. I got up, like I said, I grabbed him and I slammed his head against the desk. I got suspended for 30 days. Like I whooped this nigga ass in class. It was bad. First of all, I have a thing about my face. It's only certain people that can even touch my face. That's my wife and my daughter. That's it. Anybody else, don't touch my fucking face. I don't play that shit. You feel me? That's a trigger for me. I don't like nobody hands in my face. So for you to smack me in my face, oh nigga, that's multiplied times 10.
Well, technically, it wasn't him that smacked you. The pizza did.
then see now. Wait a minute. Now that's even more disrespectful because now you're putting hot sauce and cheese and toppings on my face and my fit. So now you're costing me money to clean
Not the
this.
fit.
Hey, bro, it's deep, bro. Nigga, tomato sauce is a bitch to get out of whites. Throw that shit away. Throw it away. Throw it away. There, bro.
Man. So, Phoenix.
Let me tell you something. I would probably be in shock. The fact I'm like that with my face too. Don't hit me in my face. I'm just very big about my face. So And I think I don't know why that's intriguing because anytime anybody has ever hit me in my face, I went black. I just blacked out. I woke up when I woke up, I was in trouble. So I don't know what it is about that face, but if I was to get smacked with peace, I don't know. I would probably be in shock. Like
I ain't gonna front. It will probably be an initial shock because you gotta process what happened. Like a pizza really just hit my face. This dude really smacked this person really a pizza.
Are you gonna lick the sauce first? Because it's gonna be in your mouth.
Knowing me, I probably would. So you going?
Nah.
So this what we doing? This what we doing?
But it's even more disrespectful because it's a Little Caesars pizza.
All right, so what if it was a little upscale? What if it was Domino's?
Still same, you know.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza.
Papa John's.
Lido's.
Pizza Hut.
If it's Lido's, you going to sleep. That's thin crust.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna feel the hand.
All hands and double stacked pepperonis on your face. Nah.
That's gonna cover your eyes. You ain't even be able to see.
Hey, quick, I gotta say that was some hell of a Florida news. I really laughed.
But this is the thing. Out of all the articles I chose, I picked the right one. I did not expect this article to sound like that. I did not read it ahead of time. Nothing. So this was a real reaction to this article.
So look, we gotta get into it real quick. It's gonna be a quick 15-minute conversation, and then we're gonna end out with our brother Mo, what he said he wanted to end with. So look, it's been a debate going on around, and we gotta really talk about this. Where they're saying, what if 50 Cent and Jay-Z did a versus? Who do you guys think will win?
Now, if we want to go off of who I listen to more, I ain't gonna front. I listen to 50 Cent more than Jay-Z. You know? Now,
no, I mean, go 50 Cent and Lil Wayne. I'm sorry.
Well, 50 Cent, 50 Cent and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, 50 Cent and Wayne.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the debate. It's kind of the same thing. The only difference is it's really no different. It's kind of the same factor because the thing is, Lil Wayne, in wrestling terms, he's over. You know, he has unbreakable popularity and an unbeatable fan base, like literally. But the fans of Lil Wayne and the fans of Jay-Z are as close to the male beehive you can get, like real talk. So that is gonna be an uphill battle because their fan base isn't gonna let them lose, even if they lose. But if we're going off of who I think will win, to me, all right. So if we're going off of versus format, it's 20 songs, right? So it's 20 songs. 50 got 20 bangers, but Wayne does too. But Wayne has more options because being that people want to go off features and all that stuff alone, Wayne has probably the most features in hip hop. Low key, he low key has the most features in hip hop, and I say a good 90% of them joints are hitters. So, like I said, it is going to be an uphill battle for 50, regardless of the 20 bangers he has, just because of everything else he has to battle along with it just being Wayne.
Weez. She froze.
I'm sorry. I want you to go because I'm Wayne. That's all I'm saying, Wayne. But I was told during our meeting to have a list of verses that I want to see. So, Rock, I would like for you to give your thesis and also your verses you like to see as well as quick. And then I'm going to get, because I actually wrote a list of verses I like to see. So I'll let you guys go.
All right, so I think I fuck with 50, but scorecards, I think it's gonna be a watch with Wayne. Like I said, I fuck with Wayne catalog is too deep. The question is, you got to think, which Wayne are you going to get? Are you going to get the Carter Wayne? Are you going to get mixtape Wayne? Are you going to get Wayne, Young Money Wayne? Are you going to get the current Wayne? Because I'm not going to lie to you, I keep thinking that this nigga reached his toppest level, and this nigga impresses me even more. Like, he has a new song with DMX where he goes the fuck off again. Like, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know how much drugs this man has taken in his life, but this nigga got the cheat code. But honestly, I keep telling people, like, this nigga's smart. First of all, this nigga been rapping his whole fucking life. You dig what I'm saying? The nigga reads. The nigga went to school. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he's not stupid. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, that mixed with the drugs, shit.
But I will say this. There's an era of Wayne I hope he doesn't bring. I hope he doesn't bring that little stretch where he kind of innovated the mumble rap thing. Leave that one home, but bring everything else.
Mm-hmm.
That's the era of Wayne I didn't like. But
what era? Like, give me some examples. I mean, bro.
That's the first song that popped in my head when you said it.
But here's the thing, though.
I mean,
but hold on, bro. Listen. He wasn't rapping, bro. He was singing, bro. Wayne, listen. Hold on. Listen. Your favorite rapper wrote that song. Drake wrote that song.
That's not my favorite. But I'm gonna tell you this.
Drake.
But bro, like I said, what are the mumble rappers doing? That.
Oh, wait, listen. All Wayne was. That's what Wayne was. But that's what he was doing. That's what he was singing. The nigga can't sing. We know Wayne can't sing.
But like I said, it was.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Every track that he did that he was singing, but when he raps, he raps.
I'm agreeing with you. That's the Wayne I want to come. I don't want that other one to come because that one was sonically. I didn't like the material that Wayne had. Bro, like that's the only section of the catalog I can live without. Me personally, everything else, bring all of it.
Here's a cheat code. Hold on, wait a minute. You got to remember. Also, there was a time where Wayne was killing everybody's feature. Like, he wasn't putting out projects. He was dogging everything. You feel me? Now, he also has a cheat code. And guess what that is? Drake?
Yeah, like I said, he has, bruh, like all of the Cash Money and Young Money catalog is his cheat. Like I said, 50 has about everything else that comes with Wayne, aside from just Wayne. Like that's why it's an uphill battle.
But what's going to stand up against Many Men?
Against who?
The song Many Men.
That's another thing, because 50 got hitters too. Because like the thing is, when we think about 20 versus 20, 50 got those. But the thing is, the unpredictability, the unpredictability of Wayne. When I say unpredictability, is you don't know which direction he's gonna go because there's so many things he could choose to pull out, and it can work to go against that. But 50 got him too.
Man probably can go against Many Men.
Many Men is my favorite 50 song the whole time, and he got a lot of sleepers on that Massacre album. Whew, like straight up. But like I said, it's just 50. We kind of know what his 20 can be, you know, out of those, because he has a lot of albums too. But we have an idea of what 20 he should pick. The thing is, Wayne has too much that can fit in that 20.
And then I say this also: Wayne's energy is different than 50. Way different. You feel me? Wayne to get up on stage with whoever he with and turn that motherfucker up. 50 ain't gonna do all that turned up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be kind of like an even kill. Not an even kill, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be really too much excitement. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
So because we talk about performance. You feel me? Like now don't forget 50 can maybe somehow bring out G Unit. Because G Unit has some bangers. You feel me?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. If 50 does a versus, Eminem's popping out for 50.
Absolutely.
Eminem is popping out. That's a cheat code. Dre is popping out. Snoop is popping out.
But guess what? Wayne can call Eminem on the other side.
If Eminem chooses to go on this side. Eminem is not going to go against 50. He's not going against 50, so you can mark that off.
He's not. That'll be a dope versus. I actually hope they make that happen.
Now, what verses do you want to have?
Oh, shit. You know, I want to see Plies versus Kirk Franklin because I don't believe they two different people.
Just tell Kirk Franklin to come to King of Diamond with me. That's all. Tell her to come to King of Diamond with me. That's all right.
Honestly, really, I would love to see. I would love to see T.I. versus Jeezy.
You think Jeezy gonna spin the block for that one?
It'll be hard. It'll be hard to do that because Jeezy already put his verses out there. You feel me?
I don't think, and for real, it's weird because like,
T.I.
called T.I. wanted smoke, Busta stepped up and he backed down. So
I want to see Wayne versus Jay-Z. I want to see the
Carter versus Carter.
Exactly. That's what
That'd be interesting. That would be very the fan base versus the fan base.
No,
there you go.
No, because Wayne was influenced by Jimmy. You dig what I'm saying? Like, first of all, behind the scenes, they good men. You feel me?
Real talk.
Jay-Z actually helped Wayne when Wayne was in the bond. It was in the bind with that Cash Money situation. And he briefly, mentioned that shit. But the wordplay of both of them, like Jay-Z's wordplay isn't as deep as Wayne, but he has more charisma. You feel me, with his wordplay, and when he gets to storytelling and when he really gets to talking his shit, you feel me, that makes Jay that impact artist. Wayne is a spitter, you feel me, and both of their catalogs deep as prostitute pussy. You feel me?
Well, I think the main difference is Wayne. You can put him in a punchline category. He focuses on the fourth line, set up, punch. He focuses on the haymaker where Jay kind of has more range. He can do the same thing, but he will fit the punchline in. His punchline will connect to something else.
But Wayne combos that shit.
Like, I know, like I said, he's layered. Like when Wayne does his competitive rap, like I said, there's songs I got that I just do punchline, metaphor, just to show my lyrical capability. Wayne can really layer his punchlines good, but like, Jay-Z is a conversational rapper.
Wayne reached another level when the nigga takes I forgot which song is that. I gotta look that shit up. It's right on the Funeral album. This nigga was taking one word and he was using like flipping metaphors every single line off of that same one word. So he was doing that shit for like 4 bars at a time. You feel me? Just flipping it up. And I'm like, dog, you really sound like you're bored with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just doing this shit flawlessly. Like, he's dogging every single thing that he spits on. Even, I remember, like, it was this fucking freestyle he did where the nigga looked like he was fucking out of his mind, but he was in his bag. And the nigga was just freestyling. And he was just playing around with it. And it's like, dog, this nigga's just giving you punchline after punchline after punchline after punchline. Like, damn, nigga, do you ever just like take a bar or two off? No, bro. It's always, and that's what you love about Wayne. Because honestly, in that God Did song with Jay-Z, Rick Ross, and Wayne, Jay got his shit off because he had the longer verse. and shout out to Jigga Man because I love his verse. But Wayne verse was on point just for 16 fucking bars. And that kind of stood out to me a little more than that long. Like I said, I love Jigga Man verse. He murdered that shit. But if you ask me who my favorite verse was, Wayne did it.
Yeah. Well, all right. So Carter versus Carter. Now, I'm not gonna front, and the only reason I'm saying this is because I've had this debate with many of people. And I'm kind of like a music historian. And granted, we grew up listening to these guys and so on and so forth. Mine isn't even hip hop related. I want to see Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC.
Woo! That's
what I want to see.
Yeah, that would be dope.
When you say a stadium filler, that's gonna be the one.
That's a hell of a battle.
Yes,
that would be dope.
The ultimate argument of the boy bands.
The white boy band.
Oh yeah, the white boys. And
okay, are you guys ready for my list?
Let's go, Weezy.
Yep.
Because I don't appreciate how I'm always made to seem like I'm gonna have a little squishy list. Okay, forget all y'all. I got a real list right here. Okay. Now, wedges versus heels. I want to know these wedges versus heels. Denise, I know you got me back there, okay? Bald heads versus braids, okay? Like somebody, what do y'all like? Bonnets versus Scullies. Who winning?
Scullies, because you can actually wear them as a fashion statement.
Mm-hmm. Lemon versus lime. Which one y'all picking? Like, I mean, come on. I mean, these verses are important. We need to know. Satin versus lace, fellas. Which one?
Hold on, what was that one?
Satin versus lace.
Why would we know that? Oh, are you talking about on a woman? On a woman, you said?
Yes.
Lace.
No. Glasses versus contacts.
That's a complicated one because.
Rock, you blind? Which one you want?
You said what?
I said you blind. Which one you?
I mean,
I'd have to go with glasses.
Oh man, look. First of all, shout out to my family that can't see. Team More Eyes, 4 Eyes. You feel me?
What about you? I know what team you on.
I'm rocking team glasses, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've needed glasses my whole life, and I ain't want them because they make me look geeky. You feel me? And actually, with them on, they make me look less intimidating. They got a lot more jobs because of my glasses. So shout out to making me look nice. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Glasses.
Yeah, I like my glasses.
Yeah.
He said satin. Who is that Facebook user? Is that Sarah?
And the reason why I say glasses, honestly, I'm gonna let you keep going because you would judge me if every time if I did contacts, the only way I can switch them up is the color. You feel me? They'd be like, "Oh, you're weird." You dig what I'm saying? At least I can switch glasses and frames and be like, "Oh, the jumps is fresh, bro." You feel me? You got something different on. You know, it's a little more acceptable in fashion. But I have been thinking about like the past couple of days if I want to get a pair of contacts. You feel me? But I kind of want to be funny and get like some color contacts, like for the movies when we do our street society. I'm gonna have to have contacts and I gotta lose the glasses.
I always wanted. Now I never needed them, but I did always want those like lizard eye joints. I always wanted them joints.
Well, you can get them and they not be prescription.
Yeah, I know, but like it's just the time never arose for me to want to go get them.
You said lace versus satin. Like, what's the difference?
Satin versus lace. Lace has like it's the material. I will show you, but that ain't none of y'all business. Satin is something like silk. It's not silk, but it's something like silk. It's a little thicker than silk.
Okay.
Lace
it causes fabric burn.
Yeah.
And lace is like see-through, right?
Yeah, but it usually have the design on it. It's like it usually have like a design.
Think of grandma's curtain.
you know, give me the satin just because I think about the church ladies' gloves when I see you talk about the lace. Nah, don't pass me the
No.
They do have lace gloves. I had to pay on for my tea party.
I just said maybe I got a thing for the see-through.
Yeah, but you can't see through the lace. You can see through the lace.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I chose lace.
Okay. All right, ladies, bras versus boob tape, which you didn't, or no nothing.
Let me ask.
I would wear nothing.
Are you watching it?
Boob tape.
Bras or boob tape?
They have boob tape where you can put it on, lift your breasts up, and you can wear anything you want, and it's supposed to carry.
Like what? Like with your when you wear the dresses and stuff.
Just
right?
anything. Would you prefer bra or boob tape?
Now, if it's one that's got a bunch of cutouts in it, then you might need some boob tape.
She said it depends on the dress or the outfit.
Yeah, because it depends on like if there's too many cutouts or whatever. Then you might need some boob tape to hold
Zayna, if I could, I would. But
if you did that, Weezy, you are going to jail.
But if not,
you will go to jail.
They have it up to triple D, don't they? I'm not sure. I know they got double D, but
I'm just saying.
What's double D?
I don't know. Well, they don't like. What size do the boob tape? Well, granted, there is no size because the tape is just to tape the dress or whatever to you.
Tape it under,
so it's just so it doesn't, no malfunction.
Yeah, it's the boob tape is to lift and basically not show no nipple.
No, you talking about that like strapless bra thing. We talking about the thing.
Yeah, but ladies wear boob tapes all the time. They don't necessarily have to have a dress.
So you're talking about the thing that you tape to your skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, you tape
the double-sided tape?
Yeah, it's that.
No,
it's
not double-sided.
Well, I don't know. I'm guessing.
No,
Hey, if you got an A or a B, you probably get
Quick looks so stressed out talking about boob tape.
I know, right?
I am.
But if you got a double D and a triple D, that shit's sagging.
Well, yeah, that is a case. I guess it depends.
Well, hold on, because double and triple D, it depends on how big your double and triple D is, because some double and triple D are smaller than you would expect. But they have boobs. Hey, I was there. I'm trying to tell you. She said, "Nah, but for real, I gotta wear a bra. Boob tape works for certain outfits, but the way my nipples are always hard, they got the little cutouts." Okay, so we going with bra, but guess what we do when we get home? We slingshot that shit. It's got to.
You gonna put somebody eye out one day?
Don't nobody be here when I fling my bra. Well, I don't
that's what I saw hanging from the ceiling fan when I was at your house.
No, I'm very neat. I put myself up. But lights versus candles.
Depends.
My ex-wife had ages. Who is this Facebook user?
Yeah, show yourself. We need to have a conversation.
You said lights versus candles?
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the vibe. And if you want to save on electricity.
Candles.
Turn off the lights. And most important of all these verses that I want to get an answer from. Pajamas for bed or naked?
Man, balls out.
Everybody's going to choose that.
Shit. The more airflow I get to my shit, the better.
Right. You didn't have to be.
This is my versus list.
I know. Look. If the lady, wait a minute, quick. I feel like you discriminating, bro. Because if the lady,
what do you say?
Wait a minute. I'm not discriminating. I was being funny, but
what you say?
Oh, that's how
I was trying to say. Oh, that's Howie. All right, but yeah, I was just saying you don't got to be so descriptive, and now he's taking it to another.
No.
That was joking.
Because listen. Because if the ladies can talk about their boobs being free, why can't I talk about me airing my balls out, bro?
Every man deserves air through his balls.
Nigga.
He's airing out his balls.
Bro, I got excited when I found out that Under Armour makes draws. Just because of this. Hell yeah. And them jumps is so breathable.
See, this is why this important. This verses was important. We got to get these information. She said easy access for the morning.
Now I got a question.
In the middle of the night. Yes.
Now, can I ask you a question? Y'all a question.
Mm-hmm.
We are now on the precipice of one of the most popular seasons, sundress season. So, do you wear a bra, strapless bra, or boob tape with your sundresses?
I have to wear a bra. These things ain't. We gotta wear a bra. We just gotta wear a bra.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can do the strapless bra or the strapless bra with the clear strap. I mean, I have to have. I am top heavy. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got to have these joints.
Now they say now most say we the only ones who go to we the only ones who would go to jail for indecent exposure. But no, you would go to jail. You would cause. I know, because there's gonna be a 30-car pileup because of you if you don't contain yourself.
Be walking down the street, people looking like that. Skirt. No panties. Now you can go no panties sometimes. You can't go no panties all the time in sundresses, because especially if you got big thighs, because it's hot. Sometimes you gotta have them panties to kind of keep them. Sometimes you can't go without panties. You can't go all the time, depending on the time of the month for you. I'm not even talking about menstrual, because we ovulate more. We have more release, especially if you still have your third in your uterus, which basically means we be wet, right? So you have to have something to catch it, or it's gonna be running down your leg. So it's best to wear underwear sometimes with the sundresses, or you're gonna be in the shower a couple times a day, which most people are anyway. But you know.
Hey, yo, I'm looking at this last topic and I'm trying to figure out why my brother even wants to talk about.
Because we was having a meeting and I can't remember how we got on that topic.
Well, just spill it, because we in the final.
Well, we talking about no drawers and no clothes anyway.
Well,
segment.
Yes, let it run. How do you? So, I don't know, how do you segue into this next weird subject, but how do you get off? What are your secret and special techniques to masturbation? Do you turn on some music? Do you have your favorite porn queued up? Do you talk to yourself? Do you talk to the porn? Are you speedy? Do you make love to yourself? Do you like feeling like a dirty whore? Talk to us.
First of all, I'm saving myself for marriage.
You save yourself even with yourself?
Even with myself. Mm-hmm. I am as pure as the waters of the Nile.
Mm-hmm. You in the Nile, you see?
No. I'm pure as the waters of the Nile.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you must be born again, right?
He born again. His sins have been washed clean.
Well, we're gonna give Quick a chance to reflect on his previous life.
Previous life, though.
Yeah. So, Miss Weezy, this is a weird ass conversation.
Oh, I want to hear this one. Honor him, Rock.
She said it's lighting above you. It's so random for me because I don't do it often, but it's random for me. I don't even it depends. So I have kids. My kids are with me. I'm very present as a parent. So thank you, Nick. That's okay. They're gonna get all the business. I ain't going specifics, but I'm gonna give you something. So it could be random moments, you just have a thought like, damn, can't get none, might as well. So it could be just a quick cut the shower on, get it out. It could be in the middle of the night or once I put the keys to bed and the house is quiet and I'm in the bed and just have the lights out. Sometimes I scroll. Sometimes I let my mind give me memories of the last time I had some. And it just depends. It just depends. That's all you get. That's all you get.
We men. We real live men. And we go a week. You dig what I'm saying? Without getting one off. And it's always that time when you're in the bathroom and it's right before you shower. You rub one off, you get in there, and you clean up. You feel me?
Why not do it in the shower?
Who wants to jizz where your feet is at? Like, jizz is sticky.
It's a drain right there.
I feel you, but it doesn't always go right down the drain. Especially if you've been holding on for, and you backed up because you can't get none. Come on, man. No. It's gonna hang around, and then you have to clean the tub because you don't want to get caught. Oh, you jerked off in the shower, huh?
Oh, okay, I get it. Because
no, you're gonna take the description. You
gonna take this one. Nah, you gonna listen to this. My brother ain't here, so I gotta talk shit for my brother because he'd be saying preach right now. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nah. The worst thing as a man you want to do is get caught jerking off. You dig what I'm saying? Thankfully, I've never got caught. But I will tell my wife, hey, look, I pregame for you. I want to fuck you just a little bit longer. So let me go ahead and rub this first one out the way. When you get home, I'm going to see you. It's called, look, and Whole T, an OG taught me that when I was young. He was like, look, I'm going to tell you something. If you don't want to bust quick, because, we young. You feel me? We ain't no shit. When you learning how to fuck and all of a sudden you hitting it the right way, you like, whoa, this actually feels way better when you get in there. You know what I'm saying? We rookies. So he was like, look, if you don't want to mess up, you don't want to make it think you a minute man off the first jump, rub one off before you go see it. That way you'll be able to fuck way longer. OG rule. And everybody listen to this, please take this clip because that is a cheat code, fellas.
And that actually works for women too. That works for women too.
Hold up. All I know is we went a long time without saying that tactic in place because we didn't. Because granted, normally if a dude has intentions on trying to get something on a date, before he pick you up, he getting that off.
Well, that's
he getting that out of the way.
He put that out there too.
The tactic is already out there. Now. I said it on the air.
No, but I know, but the thing is, it's good for women too, because
hold on, he said I'm a dreamer.
Who said that?
The last comment.
That was Howie.
I like to look at myself, or I like to take special showers with waterproof toys and lights dim or low with the music playing. Yeah, I like music too. I like low lights or no lights. Showers is okay, but let's just say I don't need to be standing up when I finish. So I prefer not to be in the shower. But with that, as far as women, if it takes you a long time to orgasm, or it takes you a long time to come, it is best to masturbate first so that you'll be so aroused when you actually do get to have sex that you'll be able to have an orgasm faster too. You'll have another one. So that's kind of the same thing.
The art of pre-gaming.
Mm-hmm. But if you were somebody that you ain't got a pregame about, that's dope.
Now, quick, I gotta ask you on air: have you tried the Royal Honey yet?
I haven't heard anything going by that name, so describe it first, and I'll let you know.
Remember we were talking a couple months ago about making it's like a Viagra, but it's the honey that they sell in the gas station.
No, I have not tried any gas station products. Because they got, bro, do you know they got gas station pre-rolls? The Delts, have you tried that? I haven't, but I literally went to a gas station. I forgot where I was coming. Yo,
wouldn't trust
I was
none
coming. I was
pre-roll
coming from. I was actually in DC.
That
I
makes
was
sense.
paying. I was paying for gas, and there's like a little plastic little bin thing sitting right next to where the cashier was that had like pre-rolls in it. I'm like, they're really selling this at the gas station next to the Snickers bars. Like, this is ridiculous.
No,
Who
you're
would
See, I knew it was
smoke
something
that?
in it. Howard
you're a
said
hater.
it had Cialis in it, and that's
Yup.
another version of Viagra.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I tried half of that pack the other day because man, rock certified and approved. Man,
You tried what now?
I tried the honey
Half a
pack the
pack of
other day.
honey.
Oh,
Now don't get it twisted. I don't lack in that area. at
what you
all.
put it on a biscuit?
No, nigga. Ate half of it. Half
No,
of
you
it straight.
eat it.
You drink half of it straight out, and then you drink. So we're supposed to drink 2 cups of water afterwards to avoid the headache. You know what I'm saying? My nigga. All I'm gonna say is, man. You dig what I'm saying? You might want to try that on one of those nights where you and wifey just want to have a good night. You dig what I'm saying? Don't take the whole pack. If you don't know how you want to react, just take half, bro. And I guarantee you,
I like waffles anyway.
nigga.
I just put it on a waffle or something.
Oh, all right. And you know they got one for her too, right?
I've been told. Well, Weezy
So-
said it.
Yeah. Get one for you and her. You gonna have a little quick still running around. I'm trying to tell you.
He gonna have 3 of them Jones.
Man, what? So, fellas, you want a good night? Hold on. She said just take shrooms. I'm still a little scary about that.
Shrooms.
I like to stay
You
in my
can do
lane.
the
I'm
shrooms.
good. I'm good on that. I stay in
No,
my lane.
shrooms do not give you any after effect. It's natural.
Look,
If you can do weed,
they
shrooms
don't
are better
give,
than weed.
they don't give you any after effects.
That's
People
because
react
I'm
different.
blind.
You already control your mind, so you already have something to combat it. You already have. You can already move a frying pan by blinking.
I
So
prefer to move a frying pan with my hand, especially if I'm going to hit somebody with it. But no, it's good. Those are good. And even if you're nervous about it, you can microdose it, and that way you'll get adjusted, or you can make the tea. But shrooms are really good. I'll do shrooms before I do anything else, and I've only done it one time.
Okay.
But
I'm
shrooms
try
are
with
good.
Sounds good.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Anyhow,
And you talking about some little quicks? It better not be no more little rocks running through here.
Oh nah. Hope
you
not.
know, Rock about to have some pebbles.
Nah, look, let me tell you like this. My oldest is about to graduate. You know what I'm saying? He about to join the military, and my youngest is right behind him. And she's planning on going to school in Cali. So no, because you know what? What is it called? A vasectomy? I've been thinking about getting one. Like, nigga, snip the cord.
You should get one.
Because, nigga, instead of shooting the club out, I'm pulling the gun out and I'm bagging. They just blanks. Nigga.
But let me tell you,
You gotta make sure the knot don't come untied.
I was getting ready to say, no, what you can do is get them clipped and burnt, not tied. If you get them clipped and burnt, you should be good. But make sure you go back and get your sperm, your semen tested. I got my last child is from a vasectomy. Okay. I waited I wouldn't let this man touch me. He couldn't cuddle with me. He couldn't kiss me. Don't look in my direction for 5 whole months. But he would not go back to the doctor. I was like, go to the doctor, go to the doctor. He wouldn't. So the first time, he came late.
Damn.
And I knew I was pregnant before I even missed my menstrual. I was walking from work on my way to go get on the train on my way home. And I spilled some nuggets. And I was like, ooh, I want to go get me some nuggets. I used to hate chicken nuggets. I used to hate them with a passion. The fact that I was craving nuggets because I smelled it let me know I was pregnant. That night, I laid next to that man and cried all night. He didn't even know because I knew I was pregnant. I was pissed. That's probably why she mean now because I was mad. I was angry because everything I had went through, I've been on almost every type of birth control. Every type of birth control except for the injection. I've been on all that. He goes with the vasectomy after begging because I got tired of my body going through crazy for birth control. Get the vasectomy. We wait 5 months. I even had a high IUD in for 3 months. 2 months with nothing. Pregnant the first time. Go back and get tested to make sure that your sperm count is low and that it's lowering. Okay. Don't, and you're not 40 yet, but you're still young. You know, it can hurt, but you also have to make sure that you have that rest time. A lot of people who get vasectomies do not take that rest time that the doctor recommends, and you can have an adverse reaction. If you take that rest time, it's going to hurt because, of course, this is your testicles, it's soft, it's tender, it's going to hurt. But if you take that rest time, ice it, and do everything you're supposed to do, and allow your person to help you out, you're going to heal just fine. You're going to be perfectly fine. That pain, it's a 10 to 15 minute procedure. Believe me, I was there because I want to make sure he got it done because he's a lying ass somebody. And so it's a 10 to 15 minute procedure, in and out. You go home, you rest. You can't do stairs. You can't do heavy lifting. You can't do none of that. And if you allow somebody to, well, you're married, so you allow her to take care of you and help you. When you heal, you'll be good. You just go and get tested. Get your semen tested.
I'm gonna turn into John
It's easy.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, don't do it until you get that low count. It's easier than a woman going to go get her tubes tied or all that, because I went and got surgery a couple years after it.
Mm-hmm.
Because of it, you know. But yeah, it's easier for you to get it done because you don't have to be put to sleep. Right there, boom, boom, boom. You can go home.
Hold on, you mean to tell me I gotta be awake and watching cut my nuts?
You ain't got to watch
bro,
nothing.
they don't put you to sleep.
You don't watch anything. You just lay there. And
I lay there while they fondle my
they'll
nuts.
numb you.
They numb you up.
Numb you. But it's easier. Yes, you can have some type of issue. But the thing is, for a woman to go get her tubes tied, clipped or burnt or whatever, she has to be put to sleep. She also has to be flipped a certain way. They gotta go. Let me tell you, I had it done. They put 3 holes, one here, one in your belly button. They also have to flip you up, put the crank up, open your vagina. Okay. I can't even think of the damn tool, the spectrum. They gotta put the spectrum. They gotta open your vagina so it'll tilt up a certain way so they can get to the tubes, the fallopian tubes, because your uterus has to be lifted a certain way. They gotta put this little thing on your legs to keep the blood flow so you don't get clots. It's so much stuff that a woman has to go through just to have that surgery. When your ass just lay on that damn table, get a little needle, get the snip, get the burn, and go pump.
But this is the thing. I hear the man gets traumatized because when they doing that burning thing, they can smell the burning
It's flesh.
of the thing.
It's flesh. But you don't. They numb you, and it's just they cauterizing it just to seal it off. That's what they do. Even pulling out, you can get pregnant from pulling out sometimes. But why not? If you're going to do it to make sure that you can have fun without consequence, just do it. It's easier for y'all to do it than it is for us to do it. And the recovery time is way less. When you have that surgery, it's just like you're recovering from having a baby. Well, you have 2 weeks, but then you can still have other reactions too after that. You still gotta wait. You don't have to, it's 2 weeks for sex. Now you had sex every 2 weeks. But you still have pains and stuff. You still have, it's like something going on within there. It still takes time before y'all, it's quick for y'all. Just get it done. If you're gonna do it, do it.
And that has been our health rant from the healer, Phoenix. Tune in next week on the No Filter Show to hear more. It's unfair. It's so much easier for y'all.
I didn't say it was unfair, but what I'm saying is, yeah, God did bless a man to have a child. Children are a blessing, yes, but if you are done having kids and you're sure you're done having children, I don't see why not go and let it go. Or you just have to pull out for the rest of your life, which there ain't nothing wrong with that. Or you wait till she go through menopause.
There is something wrong with that because some people are just not good at that.
Right. So menopause, let me tell you something about menopause. There are a lot of menopause babies. People think if their period stops in the beginning that you can't have a baby. You can get pregnant during menopause. you have to fully be through menopause when you cannot have a baby. So I mean, it's
Oh, morning sickness with the hot sweats at the same time.
man, what? I'd be so mad. I would be
What if somebody? Oh man, who would want to deal with that monster?
I was pregnant with my second child. Went in there and it was a woman who was going through menopause and she was so mad. She had found out she was pregnant. She was in there crying. She was like, "You got to be joking." Yeah, it happens because when you're going through menopause, your body's going through hyperdrive because your body's, that part of you is shutting down. So it's like, we need a baby. We need a baby. We need a baby.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. That man probably needed a restraining order.
Look, she was hot. I'd have been crying. I'd have just been crying all the time. So I'm like, come on, dog.
But y'all can cry together next week because we've reached the end of the show for today. And it was a good one, I would say. Well, I would just like to remind everybody once again, May 20th, get your tickets because the world premiere, the red carpet event for the Global Square production film Water, starring yours truly, will be in effect in Greenbelt, Maryland at the theater. So make sure you pull up. And also catch me tomorrow on my sister Sean Marshall's podcast. That is Sean's Happy Hour. It's just tune in 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's finna be lit just like it was on her debut show last week where I came through. She asked me to spin the block for her. Of course, it's a BBF thing, so I'm going to do that for my sis. It's going to be lit. Follow me at the Real K Quick. BBF, yeah.
And before May 20th, we got April 22nd, right?
Yes, sir.
Red Vision TV, No Filter Show, doing a rooftop adult ice cream social. Y'all don't bring the kids because y'all want y'all to get in trouble. Don't do that. But it's an adult ice cream social we are having April 22nd. And we want you guys to buy tickets. Come buy tickets. We have so many good treats for you guys on that day. We have Joe Champ comedian. What's that? Tito. I don't know why that name makes me giggle. And then we have our very own Elsky Stacks. We just gonna have a good time. And then we have Sheena Anthony. What is it called?
Catcher Ice Cream.
Catcher Ice Cream. That is such a cool name. She's gonna be there. And No Filter is hosting. So come on, y'all, come on through. You want tickets, reach out to Rock. You can reach out to Sheena. Reach out to any one of us. We can help you get some tickets. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing, y'all. It's up ahead. We got April 22nd, then we got May 20th. Y'all just gonna be busy. Just get ready.
Hey, look. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish your thing. Make sure y'all follow her at the Blue Phoenix Hits. I'll finish it for you.
And you can follow her hair wrap at Unnecessary.
Oh. So look, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm super excited about the adult ice cream social. I'm sitting there talking to Sheena on Instagram right now. She just sent me the menu and the pictures for the fucking ice cream social, and I'm like super fat boy right now. I'm trying to try every single fucking flavor. But look, holla at me for your tickets. $30 for the ticket. It covers the serving of the ice cream. You get a live performance, musical performance, live comedic performance, and you get a live special up close and personal performance from the No Filter Show. Now look, we are not recording this. This is a special show just for the people that's there. So if you're not there, you're gonna miss out. So look, make sure y'all tune in, get those tickets, pull up. You know what I'm talking about. I am Taylor May Rock. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms.
You talking about he'll be there in his Michael Jackson voice.
I'll be there. And look, DJ on deck. We're gonna have drinks on deck. Look, it's gonna be like that. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party on top of the rooftop. Look, I'm Taylor May Rock. That's K Quick, Blue Phoenix. We are partially the No Filter Show.
We're missing two people.
Exactly. But we're gonna be back at full force. We like Captain Planet and the Planeteers, but we're gonna have to remix that name, man. It's been a great show with y'all too. And guess what? We are out.